I remember all those years I was afraid to get my watch wet. I couldn't get it wet. I couldn't get sweat on it or anything because I was always wearing a fake watch. Always had a fake Rolex. But now I love to get my watch wet. I love to put my watch in the rain. It's a great feeling, and especially when you have on the Apex Predator. It's great to get your watch wet. You don't have to worry about the gold washing away anymore. I always wore a fake watch. Now I love to get my Rolexes wet. Thank God.
Cheers, fam.
I love to put my watch out in the rain. I love to get my watch wet. Man, I remember the times when I couldn't get my watch wet. You know, I couldn't even sweat on my watch because I was always wearing a fake Rolex, you know? So if I was in a club sweating up my gold Rolex, I would have to run to the bathroom to put tissue behind it because I didn't want it. I didn't want my gold to start dripping off and turn my arm green. But now I love wearing a watch in the rain, especially this beauty, the Apex Predator. You can't damage this. I remember the first time I got my landlord watch, the solid gold landlord, and I was wearing it outside. I was with my buddy and it started to rain. I was like, oh God, I don't want to get the watch wet. I don't want to get the watch wet. I guess I was still traumatized from all the time, from all the times that I had to keep my watches dry, my fake gold Rolexes dry, because I was wearing a fake watch. So it feels so good now to stick my watch out in the rain, get it wet. It feels so good to get it wet. I love to put my watch out in the rain. I feel truly blessed. Thank you. Thank you. If you never wore a fake Rolex, I don't know if you could truly understand what I'm saying here, but now that I have a beautiful collection of all Rolex watches, it feels so good to wear my watch in the rain, to get my watch wet. I mean, even though when I get home, I'm gonna wash my baby and dry her off promptly, but it feels so good to get my watch wet and not have to worry about the gold running down my arm and turning my arm green and being humiliated. I mean, hey, I didn't get here overnight. It was a long time coming. But we're here now. It took me 20 years to become an overnight success. But hey, we're here now. And God willing, we're never going back. In case you're wondering which watch is this, It's the apex predator, of course. I love this piece. Thank you for all my blessings. Shout out to all you guys out there, man. You got your watches. Wear your watches. Put them on your wrist. Go outside in the rain. Get your watch wet. Get your watch wet. You got a beautiful Rolex, steel, two-tone, gold, platinum, whatever it is. Go out there, get it wet. It's meant to get wet. It's meant to get wet. That's in its nature, to get wet. Go out there, get your watch wet. That's what it's for. Not only get others wet, get yourself wet. Get out there and get your watch wet. I'm telling you, take it from me, take it from the last dragon. You'll feel great doing it. Get out there in the rain and get your watch wet. I'm Richard Prophet. Hey. Get your watch wet, guys. It feels great. I promise you. It feels great to walk outside in the rain with a beautiful Rolex watch on. It took me 20 years to get my watch wet. Get your watch wet. Get your watch wet. I remember all those years I was afraid to get my watch wet. I couldn't get it wet. I couldn't get sweat on it or anything because I was always wearing a fake watch. Always had a fake Rolex. But now I love to get my watch wet. I love to put my watch in the rain. It's a great feeling. And especially when you have on the apex predator. It's great to get your watch wet. I don't have to worry about the gold washing away anymore. I always wore a fake watch. Now I love to get my Rolexes wet. Thank God. Walking in the rain. Don't try this with your Patek Philippe Rolex Apex Predator. A man's watch. It's a cold, rainy, nasty day out here. And you can't do this with those other watches. But the Apex Predator loves the rain. Be afraid. Be very afraid. You see this watch? You see this watch? You cannot buy this watch brand new from your AD anymore. And if you don't buy used watches, you cannot get this watch anymore. Rolex, thank you for the alley-oop. Winning 2024, Year of the Dragon. Thank you. All right, that's it. 8God is back in New York City, baby. Huh? Of course, it's the Apex Predator in solid gold for the rest of the year, 2024, Year of the Dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
those out there who are weak. I am the fire for those who are lukewarm. I am the passion for those who have yet to find theirs. I am the climb for those who have no stairs. I represent all the hurting souls who were told they would never be nothing. I am immortal, only thirsty.
Cheers, family.